Have you ever felt like you are making entirely free choices, only to realize later that something larger, something invisible, was influencing your path? It is a common experience to feel the weight of circumstances that seem beyond personal control. Social structures obscure human agency primarily by reifying and naturalizing human-made systems. They present historically specific arrangements, like market mechanisms or class relations, as if they are inevitable, objective forces of nature rather than products of human activity and ongoing social power dynamics. This process makes it difficult to perceive individual and collective capacity for change. The core mechanism behind this obscuring is known as reification. Reification is the process where abstract social relations are treated as if they are concrete, natural, or objective things. Think of how a job market can be discussed as if it has a will of its own, independent of the countless individual and collective decisions that shape it. By presenting these structures as natural, they appear to stand over individuals, shaping behavior and outcomes without any apparent human will or intervention. Furthermore, social structures obscure agency through naturalization. This happens when particular social arrangements, like capitalism's drive for profit or its specific labor relations, are presented as universal and unchangeable features of society, rather than historically developed systems. This naturalization makes it seem like there are no alternatives, limiting our imagination of what is possible and our belief in our collective power to alter the status quo. In daily life, this can manifest in various ways. For instance, an individual facing unemployment might internalize the struggle as a personal failing rather than a consequence of broader economic policies or systemic shifts. Market fluctuations are often discussed as acts of nature, like a storm, rather than the aggregate outcome of human decisions, policies, and power struggles. Recognizing these dynamics involves consciously looking beyond the surface appearance of social life to understand the underlying human relationships and power structures. A concept that helps illustrate this is what some thinkers call false consciousness. This describes a state where individuals accept the dominant ideology of society without critically examining its origins or how it serves specific interests. It is not about being unintelligent, but about the powerful influence of prevailing narratives. As a historical figure once noted, people make their own history, but they do not make it just as they please. They do not make it under self-selected circumstances, but under circumstances existing already, given and transmitted from the past. Understanding how social structures obscure human agency is a powerful tool. It allows us to move beyond individual blame and towards a more systemic analysis of challenges. By recognizing that social structures are human creations, we reclaim our collective capacity to question, critique, and ultimately transform them, fostering a more informed and empowered approach to social change.